probably the only school where boys are smart, girls are useless. Now don't talk each other. No disturbance. Only few girls. Generally, girls are more smart in most of the other places. That's it. Yeah, stop. Now I am going to. Now don't talk here. Because whatever he asks, whatever answer I give, whether you listen to my lecture, I don't care. But I want full attention. When somebody asks question, I am answering it. Because I am talking something which maybe I think it's useful for you and you thought it's not useful, you can be very, uninterested. Local police is not enough to arrest me. You know that? I am much higher than them as a police. Now, if you are not interested, get out of this place. But if you are here, keep writing. You are all useless because you have no questions. Or you thought I am useless. But they came with a purpose. And they have some questions. At least now, this is the last chance. Write. Whatever answer I gave, right? Immediately I will come and ask you. I can catch any one of you. You will have to tell. If you don't tell, उठाएंगे आपको. Be very careful. Yeah. What did you learn? One point. That's not the question. And nobody should repeat any point what is already said. And nobody should repeat same questions also. So you have to be very listening. Use the mic.
I learned that Namamudra is used by gods, which means to think, in which are endless people, and thumb is joined together to make.
And that mudra is called the
Namamudra.
Wonderful. Good point. Love you. Yeah.
My question is that is there any greater word than Mahatma to use for any of our teachers or
See, Atma is Maha. Atma is the soul. Soul is great. But soul is great is not makes people great. By birth, all of us are great. We got a soul, we got a manas, we got a buddhi, and we have said it here. But are we learning and becoming a guru? That is why when Gurudev called Mahatma as Mahatma, Mahatma Gandhi called him Gurudev. So what is the title Mahatma Gandhi gave to Tagore? Gurudev. That's a great title, right? So it depends on what is that you are doing. What is your role? Based on that title can be different. So you cannot say whether minister is a great title or a judge is a great title. For some purpose, minister is a great title. So for some purpose, judge is a great title. Driver is a great title. Saint Sri Krishna, who is a Bhagavan, became a chariot driver. So what role you play is more important. And for which you will get a title. Wonderful. What's your name? Introduce yourself.
Ashish Raj from class 7A.
7A. A doesn't make a difference. 7th grade. Name?
Ashish Raj. Ashish Raj.
What is that?
Ashish Raj.
What is that?
Ashish Raj.
When somebody asks you 3 times your name, he is not able to catch your name. Then you have to spell it. That's the world rule. What's your name?
ISH
Ashish Raj. What does it mean?
Mahadev.
You are Ashish Raj Mahadev. So everybody should call him Mahadev. Ashish Raj. Give it a big clap. Introduce.
My name is Jayesh
No, my
Bhatia.
name is I am
I am Jayesh Bhatia from class 7. My question is how
One
can
point which you learn.
we should ask question at every moment. What
Not every moment. Moment.
moment? What, where, why, how?
Good. What, where, when, why, how. Not I, why. Yeah, how.
My question is, how can you remember this much of knowledge?
Who are all at home? You remember everybody's name? You remember every food items? You also have big buddhi. Some people have buddhi for eating. Some people have buddhi for chatting. Correct? When you go home, will you think, is this the way or is this the way? Or you will just walk? Yeah, you will think, you have a confusion when you go to your house. Is this the way or this is the way? You get confused. When your mother comes in front, you get confused. This is my mother. Will you think or immediately you? Yeah, when you keep your knowledge in your heart, where is your mother? The head or heart? When it is in the manas. Sanskrit word is manas. When it is in the manas, immediately it comes. So knowledge is not here, it should be here. With love. You start loving learning, then it becomes easy. Good.
Hello.
Hold it up.
Hello everyone.
Wait. What is hello? What is hello? Why that word hello came in greeting? Alexander Graham Bell invented. That's the story. We don't know correct or not, but that is what is told. He called his girlfriend whose name was hello. So he is calling everybody hello. Are they your girlfriends or what? So your mother is your girlfriend. See, this is what I'm saying. Some people by mistake started using some stupid things. Hello. You should tell I am not hello. I am. Tell your name, that's it. Why hello everyone? Everyone is here, right? So instead of that, how did I greet you? Namaste, that's India. What is namaste means? Nama, I am not there. I am one among you. Treat me as your partner. Nama, I am not there. So use Indian style. Are you from India or some other world? Eh? Yeah, be an Indian, fully an Indian.
Namaste everyone. I am Sana.
Not namaste everyone, namaste. You should not become very fast. Namaste. They are not responding. Their ears are not working. When somebody says namaste, namaskaram, responding back with the namaskaram is Bharatiya Samskara. You should have that immediate response. When somebody says good morning, is it the way? Don't even give good morning, namaskaram to anyone, those who don't respond to it. At least by action, at least by a smile, it should be there. Some change. Respond. What is it called? Respond. Response comes only with the responsible people. You have to be responsible. Yeah. Say namaskar.
Namaskar. I am Sana.
Why namaskar? Wait there. What is the hurry? This is how children are trained in the LKG. Namaskar. Good morning. Which school you studied from KG onwards? Here or somewhere else? This is the problem. Little stuff are there. They are all little stuff schools. No. Yeah.
Namaste.
Listen, response. Okay.
I am Sanitya Kumar Yadav of class 7. I have learned that to be social, attentive and good.
Good.
And my question is that how can we enhance our vocabulary and learning skills?
Wonderful. Love you for that. All of you. Did not bring it. What is this place name called? The city is called what? Right, Dibrugarh. With the spelling. Right, go. You asked a beautiful question. How to improve your vocabulary. Dibrugarh. What is the spelling? How many single letter useful words you can make out of it? I. Is there or not? I is a meaningful word. A is the meaningful word. Now use how many 2-letter words you can make out of it. How many 3-letter? How many 4-letter? And all the combinations of these letters, how many you can make? Guess how many you can make? How many you can make? Guess a number. Total, how many such words you can make? Single letter, 2-letter, 3-letter, 4-letter, 5-letter, all that. Use only those which are there, like a block. Pick it up and use it in different, random, different style. How many? You can make 100. I am sure all of you can make more than 100. Do it as an exercise when you have free time. You will know your vocabulary increases very fast. That's it. Yeah. So you learn the technique. Do it every day. That should be the challenge between friends. And meaning also you should learn.
Namaste. I from class 8. From class 8, today I learned about that every moment in our life is very important and we should not waste our time. And my question from you is like, what was the journey from?
Not that you don't waste your time, invest your time. Don't become idle and do nothing. Invest it for tomorrow. So what you do tomorrow will become useful for tomorrow, day after tomorrow.
So sir, my question from...
No sir. Correct, DrTPS.
DrTPS, my question from you is that...
Not from you, not from me. The question from you is that is not correct. No question from me. Or not required. You ask the question straight.
What was the journey from being thrown out from the school at 8th grade to becoming a teacher?
I went back to the same school. I did my 10th class. That time also I was not a good boy. Not in 11th and 12th also. Somehow just passed. But I did my graduation BSc Mathematics. I got my 5th rank in the university. MSc I got 2nd rank. MPhil I got 1st rank. I finished my PhD. And I got a job in space. I did not stop studying. I kept on learning different subjects. So until probably every moment I keep learning, enhancing my knowledge. I ask questions, get a lot of information from different places. I keep traveling. So learn the culture of different people. That's what I do. Yeah. Whoever wants. Random.
Namaste, I'm Yon.
If you don't tell, I have no problem. Once you tell, wait for response. No need of telling namaste because everybody has told, right? If you tell, you should make sure you are getting an answer.
I'm Yon of grade 8. So I learned that we should also make notes, not only for our studies, but also for our life. So that if we want to change ourselves for our own good, then we can take the notes and also we can, it will help us.
Make notes. Take note, make notes. Yeah. Good.
So my question is, what was the inspiration to start distinction items?
Yeah, that's a beautiful question. When I was doing my mathematics graduation, my brother got into Indian Forest Service. So he was the first civil service person from the whole area of our village. None of my relatives. People are there in military, maybe somebody different places, different department. Civil service was the first one. So it made me to think I should become IAS. I started preparing, but then my mathematics teacher said either you prepare or study maths. What do you want? So I decided I will study maths. But during my office, I could reach to the highest office of civil service. Which is the highest office in civil service? Highest office an IAS can reach in India. Cabinet Secretary. That's the highest office. That means that is the office of Prime Minister. So I reached there as Deputy Director. When I came out of that, I decided I am going to start destination IAS where people can become IAS. It was not that easy today. Those days, yes, people were less aware. But today, there are a lot of competition and a lot of vacancies. So many vacancies are there, we can make people to do. Yeah. Done?
I am Kishan of class 8. I have learned that we should not only study to gain marks in the exam, we should study to gain knowledge and skills. And my question is that why only by writing we learn more rather than by reading or by recalling in our mind? What is the scientific reason?
The writing makes you are seeing while writing. You are reading while writing. Got it? So while writing it is not hand which works. Your eye works, your ear works because you are hearing it, your tongue works because you are reading it. So it goes through your body many number of times. Understood? When you look at something, yeah, so, but when you write about it, what happens? It goes through you many times. When it goes through you many times, see, for example, you have learned a lot of nursery rhymes. You are not written it by yourself. Even now you will have a problem with its spelling, with its meaning. When you write, you start thinking, what is the meaning? So it makes you to think. Thinking doesn't happen sometimes when you see. You will just see casually. You are recording it. And third one, I am sure today's class, those who have written will remember at least a few things with which you can ask questions also. Suppose if I just gave a blah blah for 1.5 hours. So many things told when I ask some questions, tell one point, nothing will do. Because memory is not that great for everything. Only exceptionally some people will have. But not that great for every common people. Okay? Yeah.
Namaste. My name is Alam Nupur. My question is, what is prompt engineering?
Asking specific questions is what is prompt engineering. But you didn't share what did you learn. Forgot. You were in a hurry to ask questions. I will give you a chance. I said where, when, why, how. Suppose you have to act a drama. You don't know the full dialogue. Somebody gives prompting. So that you can. Suppose you don't know the poetry. I will give you the first line, the rest you can sing. That's called prompting. So when you go to Google, maybe your 3 friends can ask same question. Okay, you tell you wanted to know very specific thing about Dibrugarh. How many museums are there? Now I will ask how many museums are there. Very specific to some museum which talks about the culture of the local place. Each one of you will write in different style, you will get different answers. So how to ask very specific questions with a specific style is prompted. So every knowledge is there, how to drag that knowledge with the specific questions. Now I am giving you a lot of chance to ask questions. Actually this itself is prompted. Now tell me what did you learn? No sir. One point which you learned in the whole class, 1.5 hours. This itself is a learning. I told you don't call sir. One point. Again you are calling sir. You are not conscious. Be conscious. Think very slowly, then only speak.
Looking good and
Feeling good and being good. Somebody.
My name is Shiksha. I am from class 7. My question is,
एक पॉइंट बोलो क्या सीखा
we should improve our thinking.
ए Immediate response. Good. Yeah. Question.
आप बोला था सर आपको क्लास 8 और 7 पसंद है क्यों नहीं आया?
वो बोला था ना मैं, क्यों नहीं आया? क्यों? मैं? I was a bad student. See, सब कुछ दिखा दो अपने को.
I am Shaurya Tamani from class 8. I learned that I should learn new handcraft in my upcoming vacation so that I could be independent, not dependent on my parents.
Wonderful. What he said is not what he learned, the decision which he has taken. That means action is more important than hearing lectures. Good. Big clap for him. Big clap. You can look at elephant, DrTPS. You will see how you can make elephant out of tower. Craft DrTPS, you will see. Art DrTPS, song DrTPS, drama DrTPS, film DrTPS. You will see me making films. Okay, so learn anything what you want, you must learn. Good.
Sir, my question
Don't
is.
start.
My question is.
Again, wonderful. Love you.
My question is that in the age of 4 years, your father was born. So how are you so brave till now?
Brave. Father gives you courage? No. I have good brothers. My brothers love me so much and support me. If I don't talk to them for a few days, they will immediately call and say, how are you? So I've got, I told you, one of my brothers is in forest service. I've got another brother who was my social science teacher in my school 8th class. So I have got a lot of brothers. Lot of people. I'm so courageous today in Dibrugarh because he is there. Whatever I want, he will take care. Correct? That's it. So wherever I go, I get somebody who will take care of me. Okay? Be good, people will support you. Always. Good question. Thank you so much.
My name is Kalim Burden. I'm from class 8. So I've learned that we should enjoy our exams.
You should enjoy not exams. The whole life you should enjoy. Yeah. Use the mic.
How to score 100% in exams?
I can score 100% in all exams. If the next exam, after all the questions, if I know, just prepare that I get 100%. So preparing for predicting questions, which are all the questions which will come. That is the method I told you. Make your friends to ask questions to you. They will all ask important questions. Okay? There is a blog, 30 points to students, 20 points to parents and teachers. Look at it on internet. 30 points to students, 20 points to parents and teachers. Some of the points I gave you already. Enjoy exams, enjoy learning. Enjoy exams, enjoy learning. 30 points to students, 20 points to parents and teachers. For you now. When you reach higher, it will become slightly different. 20 points to you, 10 points to teachers. No parents. Yeah.
I am Arish Sharma from class 7. I learned that we should always know what to ask and when to ask. And my question is that what is meant by the word darshana?
I told already, darshana means philosophy. Sudarshana means good philosophy. Whatever you know, you can write and speak and convince somebody else. That ability is called sudarshana. That is why everybody at the highest grade will get a degree called a PhD. Not that maths I know. Whatever I know, I can write it so that somebody can read and understand. Making somebody else to convince is called darshana. So that means you don't know, but I know. Therefore, I am convincing you. So I am showing you it. That is why darshanam is seeing beyond what you can see. You all came late.
Namaste. I am Arjun from grade 8 and today I learned about the meaning of learning. And my question is how to improve in maths.
You Really learn the meaning of life or learn? All of you write learn, L-E-A-R-N, right? L-E-A-R-N, learn, correct? Spelling is correct? No, sir. L-E-A-R-N, learn. Do you know when you driving license, they will give an L board? After learning, what they will do? Remove L. So learn, remove that L. So after learning, you will start learning. So what is life? L-I-F-E, life. Live in full enjoyment. No, learn in full enjoyment. No, learning is an investment for future earning. Learning is an investment for future earning. Good. Learning. Learning. Answer is given, right? How to improve in maths? Learn. How do you learn? Write it down. Maths is one way to write, it becomes more clear. Take a problem, say both your friends, sit together, solve it. Who will solve first? Teach the other person. That's a method. When you teach your friend, you will learn more. That's a method to learn. Yeah.
Myself, Shiksha, and today I learned how to save ourselves from parents' scolding.
Good. Who is Vishnupriya? Huh? Drishti. What is Drishtipriya?
And my question to you is,
Use the pen. Come here so that you can look there. Yeah.
my question to you is, what inspired you or how did you get motivated to become a space scientist, or how did you find your purpose in life?
Two questions she has. How did I get motivated to be a space scientist? See, after PhD you need a job. So we know in India one of the best department is space department. Right? What we study need not be what we do. And space department gives a lot of opportunity to read, to learn so many things. But and learning so much is my inspiration. So that's why I decided I will become space scientist. We get a lot of freedom, but we get a lot of responsibility. That's what makes us great. Thank you. And another one, purpose of life. Ena kena prakarena yasya kasyami dehinaha santosham janayat pratna tadeva ishvara pujana. When I come and speak to you, if you become happy, my today is a great day. Understood? So every day I live so that I am not making you happy temporarily, I am making you happy for longer time. You may not find it quite useful now, but I am sure if you take a little message, it will help you throughout your life. That makes a difference.
I am Master Lego, and I learned from DrTPS is that we should study for our future. And I want to ask
Not just for exams.
yes, just. And I want to ask you that how to know what we are good at.
Beautiful question. How do you know what you are good at? You have a buffet. Which food is good for you? How do you know? You taste everything, right? But just taste it and then, this is not good, that's not good. So everyone will have different chance. So you should explore. And you cannot do every job. So what do you do? When you meet a collector, ask him what do you do. Have you gone to collector's office? Go. It's not a private place, no, it's a public place. Go to your doctor and see what doctor is doing. You see a lot of movies. You can do bio sketch. Lot of documentary films. You learn quite a lot. So there are different methods of knowing what is the profession. Check whether you are fit for that. That's what it is.
I'm Shiksha from class 7, and actually I've learned a lot of things from today, but the most main thing I've learned to be more courageous and not scared. And my question is, how do you find the meaning of life? What do you want? How do I find life? What do I want to be when I grow up?
See, up to 10th class, you are in 7th, 8th now. Up to 10th class, your chapter, your syllabus, your subject is maths, physics, chemistry, biology, social science, English, different languages. You learn about different places. All these are open and then shown to you. What is your interesting subject you must select. Don't think what I want to become. Suppose somebody loves physics. Immediately he should know, oh, if I become a DRDO scientist, space department, I can do something great. If you love biology, you love somebody's life, diseases, which you have learned from class 7 onwards, class 6 onwards. Oh, this is where I want to work in my life. So decide which subject you love. That is why subjects are exposed. You don't have it? No, dreams are actually not made by somebody. It's all made by you. You don't have to think that I should become a space scientist and become a space scientist. That's actually not correct. You think Abdul Kalam, who wrote the dream, all that, right? Abdul Kalam never would have thought he will become a space scientist. By chance he became. Because he loved physics. Then after that department he went to another department. If he loves physics, why he should become president? Nothing to do with that, right? So he become what you want after some time. So career is not what you think in the childhood and that you become. You keep changing, you keep improving, you know more and more. Based on what you know more and more, you will improve in your life. That's what is essential.
I'm Salvi Choudhury from class 8, and I learned that parents' blessing is very important in our life.
Wonderful.
And my question for you is, how is your experience working as a space scientist?
I gave few samples saying that I did for Kargil War, I did for different operations in India, I know the borders, I could meet a lot of great people, and that made me to go to Prime Minister's office. I worked with Manmohan Singh. All these are because I did that, right? So every day I keep enjoying what I'm doing. That's more important. Just know that is what I answered. See, don't worry about what career you take, what job you take, whether if I take that I will regret, I should not necessarily. Today's world is such, you can be a doctor and you don't like to be a doctor, you can quit, start doing research. Different field. You don't like to do that, you can quit and then start something else. We will see a lot of people who are pursuing for BTech to become BTech. After that they lost interest. They start becoming MBA, become a manager. Sometimes they learn psychology and become a psychologist. They'll throw all these and become a hotler, start business. So you can keep changing your interest. There is nothing wrong. Good enough? If anybody want to ask question? If you missed the chance, you think now we wanted to come? Six, 5, 4. Come fast. 2, 1. Used less. And many people are here in front of me.
My question is that how to analyze judge and criticize if you are not able to offer something to do so?
listen, come to. You don't have to get an opportunity. Judging, criticizing, analyzing, all is in your brain. You are doing it. Publicly speaking, you will not get a chance. Correct? And if nothing happens, all of you have social media access. You can create a social media, write what you want. Today, expression of your thoughts, expression of your feelings, expression of your views is not restricted. So, in your intent, you can do it. Got it? Lot of chances are there. Use the mic.
Namaste.
Use the mic.
I am from class 8. My question to you is that how to be confident in the exam?
I told you, no? Assume I know swimming. I can jump into water. But I don't know swimming. If I jump into water, what will happen? Seeing water itself will get scared. Why you are scared of exams? Because you are not studying properly. Number one. What was your question?
How to be confident?
I want all of them.
How to be confident in exams?
If I don't know swimming, I jump into water, definitely I will sink. So what is the method to be confident? Learn swimming. And many times I swim, automatically my confidence in swimming will improve. The ability to swim, then you will jump. You have the ability to drive, definitely you will drive. So the courage is not for study and exams alone. I am scared of driving. Why? Because I don't know driving, number one. Number two, I don't know whether the road is good or bad. So when I go for swimming, I should know the depth of water, whether it has undercurrents or not. By the examination, I know the questions, then I will become more confident. So what is to be done? Keep preparing questions. Write as if you are writing exam hall many number of times. Repeat. When Arjuna, all the three, not sit here, not at the back, sit here. Most of the time, what happens is, lot of lessons were taught by Arjuna to Krishna. What happened was, Arjuna could not understand anything. Then he says, I don't know what to do. Will I be able to do it? Immediately the answer came, Abhyasena tu kauteya. Practice, you will become great. So how to become brave? Practice. Lot of times you should practice. I've gone to many schools, thousands. It's not your problem, number one. It's very difficult for 7th and 8th children to sit on the floor. Maybe 1 hour, half an hour is fine. You need a beautiful chair to sit. Second one, in episode way it is being arranged, that whole class becomes episode. If it is like a straight line, straight sitting, definitely there will be a lot of access. There are a lot of people. So you should have good facility to sit and listen to classes. Maybe half an hour you can sit. I don't find fault with it. Some people have a lot of problems with this because you are not experienced English. Right? So I'm sorry. What is to be done is, but you are not interested, you can get out. I told all of it. I am not worried about whether you are physically here or not. But when you are physically here, and I told you I don't care. Whatever happened in the lecture, I don't care. But when somebody asks questions, you should have that attention so that it's your requirement what somebody is asking. And it doesn't matter that this buffalo is interested or not. But your neighbor is interested. So you are talking to him is disturbing somebody. Why should you take birth in this world to disturb somebody else? You can get out of this place. Everybody is not bad. Men are cruel, but the man is kind. Individually you are good, but when you are in a group, what happens is we did not have breakfast, he started eating pen. So nobody told. Understood? My workshop and all, when somebody puts pen, what I do is I take 10 pen and put in the mouth. That's the punishment. Keep them sit there for 1 hour. Done. In life, when pen comes, it will not come close to the mouth. Sometimes you have to be very tough. Discipline is most important. India is a worst country. India is one of the worst country in discipline. India is one of the worst country in happiness. None of your parents are happy with you. Correct or? How much mark you will get from your parents as a son or a boy? Go. Eh? Very bad. Out of 10, you get 5. How much mark your father will give to the mother as a wife? Ask today. You have a lot of fun. Doubtful. Sincerely ask them. How much mark the wife will give to husband? The husband will give to wife. How much mark will give to your brothers and sisters? How much mark you will give to your neighbor? How much mark your neighbor will give to you? All that matters. Examination, how much mark you will give is not important. How much mark in your life as a son, as a daughter, as a student, as a neighbor, as a sister, as a friend. They may tell this is a good friend, but later, after some time, they will think, oh, this fellow was totally disturbing me in the class. Otherwise, if I had a good friend, I would have become a good student. You think now time pass is great. It doesn't help you. We have a great Mahabharata story. You know Mahabharata? Yes, sir. One is Duryodhana, another one is Dharmaputra. Both studied under same professor, same class. They were classmates. Dharmaputra, Duryodhana, all the Pandavas and Kauravas stayed together. But Dharmaputra became good, all the Pandavas became good, but Kauravas became bad. The reason is, the friends of Pandavas was Krishna. Kauravas said, who was the friend? Duryodhana's great friend. Are you from India or not? Whichever religion you belong to, doesn't matter. All the IAS and all these questions will come. Because it's India's history. Who? Somebody told me. Shakuni. Shakuni is from which place? Gandhar, Naresh, Kandahar, Afghanistan. So why Duryodhana and Dhruv became bad? Because his company was from Afghanistan. Even today Afghanistan people are bad. They are suffering. So you are good or bad depends on your friend. It is not that everybody is bad, but somebody sitting beside you is like Shakuni. So you have to throw away that Shakuni and put Krishna there. Or you become Krishna, start supporting the other people. It's very essential. Your friends are bad, that determines. Similar birds will fly out together. All same character people will go together. Why you are listening to somebody else? Immediately you should stand up and say, this fellow is disturbing me. That should be your courage. You are entertaining, that's why people are talking to you. Nobody can speak to somebody else if they don't listen to you. Understood? There has to be good communication. So all of you share with your friends. What did you learn? Now do it. Tell your friends both left and right. What did you learn? Understood? It's not the building, it's not the hi-fi things, it is not the instrument, the furniture make the school, not the library which makes school great. It is you who have to make the school great. You are the product. Correct? I have a beautiful stove, I have a lot of beautiful items, but if I don't cook it cooked well, it doesn't become a good food, right? Correct? What is the output comes out of it is more important. You're all the output. And you're all good. I'm not saying, I know exactly who is the worst fellow here. The food is very good, but by mistake something goes inside. What will happen? The whole food becomes waste, right? So when I say you are not good, it's not all of you. Some small 2-3 people are. They need to be really mentored well. Yeah. So when he speaks, I am very careful.
Namaste. I wish I teach you guys from class 8. Using that evident way you were a math student. And then what motivated you
I think I told already. That is where I wanted to make a difference. Number one. Number two, after plus 2, you have to go in for graduation. So my brother was a professor. In the same college, I got admission. So my brother told you cannot study maths. You can take some language. We have Malayalam as the language. Even English I was not good. Even today I am not very good. So when I was told I cannot study maths, I challenged him. I said, I will show you, I will take PhD in maths. So the brother who told you will not become good, you are a black mark in the family. Later he used to invite me to different places. He take me there, introduce saying, this is my brother, I am so proud of him. Understood? So even if somebody is mischievous, somebody is bad, generally I am very liberal. I love them because I see in each one of you as a student when I was young like you. Understood? So nothing wrong with you. Even if you don't listen, you make noise, nothing wrong. Because I was much worse. Even most of my teachers don't like me when I was at your age. So I can understand your problems. Clearly when I can understand. But that's not enough today. Because I failed in many subjects also, I could get math seat in a university, I could get admission. But I'll tell you today, it's not that simple. Today you don't go to normal colleges, the whole life you cannot become anything. You have to get the best university. Yesterday I was seeing Konpanirika in which one student from Pune, one girl from Gorakhpur, studying in Pune. AFMC, Armed Forces Medical College. You must see the uniform. The time after plus 2 you join there in Gete, you are not called as a student, you are called as a doctor cadet. And you are getting salary. After plus 2 you get salary. You can do BTech in India where you get salary paid more than most of your teachers' salary. In India, plus 2 teachers are not paid that much. You can get payment after plus 2. With the government, your medical is taken care of, food is given, accommodation is given, everything is given. But not to everybody, brilliant too. So I couldn't get all that. But when I see such children and feel, there is a lot of chance in this world. And your brain is also good. But you are not using it. That's why I asked you to write I am useless, I am useless. But even after that, see, even when we are doing, you are seeing that fellow is talking to him, right? Understood? Because he thinks that what I am speaking is not useful for him. What his friends is saying is more useful for him. Understood? So you don't recognize what is good and bad. That's a problem. I told you are not interested, just get out of this place. No? That wisdom you should have. Good, wonderful. Yeah. Louder. Suppose you don't like to come closer to the mic. What can come is mic can come closer to you. Even if you don't like to use it closer to you, use it here, then also you can speak because physics says vibration is sound. Understood? You don't speak louder. Keep it here and speak. Yeah. Speak. Louder. Hold it. Hold it like this. You should know how to do public speaking. Hold it like this.
After graduation, like what was your future? Because you are you are engineering college and so many things
Nice that you have written lots of things. Good. See, after graduation, generally what is done is you go for post graduation. After graduation, you can write civil service. You can go to B.Ed and become a teacher. So most of my relatives, what they did is because we have our own school. After BA, BSc, BCom, whatever you want to study in your subject, do that, do a B.Ed, become a teacher. But I decided I will not stay in the school. I want to go out. So I went for masters. I went for Cochin University. That was one of the best universities that time. It was equivalent to IIT. Now today we have a lot of IIT. Those days only 4 or 5 IITs. So I decided I will go to Cochin University where I studied mathematics, statistics. Those days computer science was not very familiar, not popular. But we had computer science also to learn that time. 1984 I started learning my computer science. No one, not many universities, even IIT was not teaching computer science that time. Only very rarely computers were used. And the whole computer we could finish in one book learning. That much only there. But today the whole library is not good enough. So much to learn computer science. But I was one of the pioneering students of computer science, mathematics. So if you know mathematics, you can learn most of the other subjects. Then I decided, knowing about the whole universe is what is called the physics. Got it? In the whole universe, there are a lot of planets. Which is the most loving planet for you? Knowing about Earth is what is geography. So the whole physics, one planet you learn becomes a geography specialist. Correct? Stand on the ground, look at animals, look at plants, all the different creatures, that becomes biology. So you know geography, you can learn biology. You think all these are different, it's not different, it's one and the same. Now you zoom inside up to the cell biology, microbiology. Micro is 10 power minus 6. 10 power minus 6, 1 by 6 zeros. That much zoom inside a microscope, you will see biology, life, bacteria, all of that. Still you go inside, life is lost. That is why it is called nano technology. 10 power minus 9. Still you go inside, you will see atom. Which subject is that? Chemistry. So a zoology or botany teacher, biology teacher, take a bigger microscope, see inside, and you see atom. You become a chemistry teacher. Take the atom, go inside, you will see nucleus, electrons going around it, again physics. So a chemistry teacher with a big microscope, look only at nucleus and electrons, become physics. So where did you start? Physics. Where did you end? Physics. In between all the other subjects. Where English will come? Where mathematics will come? Mathematics and English is language. If I have to explain geography, I must know maths. Time, space. What is ABCD? What is history? You draw a number line. I'll teach history in maths. You draw a number line. Put 0 here and BC here, AD here. All what happens in different times, you write it there. Draw a graph. It becomes history is all. So history can be learned. The whole chapter can finish in half an hour. That's what I do. One chapter, half an hour. You will never forget. That's why I teach history. You take your chapter I met some girl who was just coming out of a class. I asked. Mughals came, immediately asked which year. Who is that student? Student is here? Come here. Come here, fast. Run. Her handwriting was good, so I got attracted to the book. Immediately I saw the book. Where is your book? Written. Immediately asked, Mughal, something is written. But where is the year? History means year. You may get 100 out of 100 here. But when we evaluate, the first thing what I look is, which year? Got it? This is a history book, but not acceptable to me. History should come with the year, date, where, place, when it happened, and how it happened. I told you not WWWH. How it happened, politics. Where it happened, geography. When it happened is history. So what is history? A, D. You write A, B, C, D. A, D, in between is BC. A, D, in between BC is history. So if you know A, B, C, D, you know history. So what do you do? This chapter, change it to your timeline. Take India map. Look at Aurangzeb traveled from which place to which place. Mark that in the mark. Put an arrow there. Draw this year he traveled from here to here. He lived in this year, died in this year. Finished. Understood? That's how you should learn. And everything. Change the whole thing into a beautiful picture. Half an hour only one chapter. And what happens is you will not remember this. And this you will get a question in civil service. When? After 10th class, 2 years plus 1 plus 2, 3 years graduation or 4 years graduation or 5 years graduation. That means after 9 years, same question will come in civil service. 8th class means after 11 years after. After 11 years, you remember this after 11 years. So don't think you are writing this for examination passing here. Everyone will pass. Remember this, I have to remember in my 11 years. How do I remember? That's my question. Map it well. How do you map it? Only with pictures. Understood? Different people, Dawlatabad. Where is his name? Where is Dawlatabad? You should remember everybody's name. All the Indian historians has to have names of different people. Mahatma Gandhi took birth here. Where did he go? When did he go? When did he die? When he became president of Congress? Ask a lot of questions. Write it down. Write down at least 100 names of Indian historians you know. I wrote a book. That book is called Makers of India. Makers of who are the people very great in film? Who are the people great in geography? Who are the people great in physics? Everybody's name you should write which year, where, what, when, how he became great. Okay. While we are in class, while testing, they will put it like this and test and mark to the center. Give your glass perfectly well, but you start putting it like this. Your focus will strain. You will have headache. Tight it perfectly. Back. Should be like this. Handwriting is good, not carrying. That's a wrong English. Shall I do? Okay. So write beautifully, make a beautiful chart, learn history. Geography also. Take the map, learn the whole thing. So ABCD is history. Yeah. Anybody wants to ask anything? Last just there is no good last. 6, 5, 4. Let me not make you like this. You should come. In good schools, you know what happens? It's easy to listen. To ask questions, you need little more courage, little more. That should become habit. Yeah.
So my job is to tell you that what is the food that one may start from
क्या खाएंगे? Otherwise, बुद्धि नहीं होगी. She says only if you eat badam, brain will come. तो मुझे brain नहीं है. मैं बादाम नहीं खाता ना. उसको बोलो. एक आदमी आया था, वो लाइफ में बादाम नहीं खाया, उसको थोड़ा brain है. ऐसे भी हो सकता है. Yeah, your parents don't have brain, you don't get brain. Maybe your parents don't have brain, you should have brain, you should eat badam. Or your parents and friends are selling badam business है क्या? Marketing कर रहा हो. See, there is a very bad habit in India. We market most of the things in India very fast. Somebody keeps saying, you eat this, you get brain. You drink this, you become great. You eat this, you get sleep. You don't drink this, you don't get sleep. Don't listen to all this. What is your local food? What is good in Assam is the best food for you. Because the environment, what gives you, what grows here is the best food always. Don't have to import food and then eat. You go to Gulf, most of the people will have dates. You go to Africa, they eat millet. The millet because millet grows without water. But Assam you get heavy rain. Why people have to cultivate millet and eat? Because the world is saying millet is good. Not required. Assam people eat boiled rice. Steamed rice, right? In Kerala and Assam it is said because the rice plants are not short like UP. It's big. That's because water gets clotted. To save the plant itself grows bigger. You have in Kerala banana tree, which is only 6 feet. But in northeast area you will see banana tree 20 feet. Because mountainous region, it grows bigger. Are you getting? So what you should eat? What you get here? If you are rich, you can get things from outside, not a must. And understand, you are not eating for brain development. You are eating for, not for filling tummy, to be creative. All of you have to sing one song, chant one song before eating. I'll teach you that. Brahmarpanam. Louder. If you miss also, no problem. Search Brahmarpanam DrTPS. You will get it from my YouTube. There are 6,000 videos. Brahmarpanam. When you take food and eat, actually what are you doing? This is called a fireplace. When you don't eat, you get burning sensation. It's called a fireplace. You are doing a habis, arpanam, yajna, yaga. The food is what it gives to the fire. Fire for what? To get energy. What energy? Creative energy. Brahmarpanam. Brahma, however. Habis means what you put inside. This is not mine. Who gave you the rice? Nature. That means sun gave. Without the sun, nothing grows. Don't think this is my rice. It's not my rice. Bhagavan. And that rice to grow, it used lot of water, lot of mud, lot of air. So one rice is not one rice. It's a collection of 5 elements from the nature. Brahmarpanam. Brahmahavir. Brahmagnau. Brahmanaham. Brahmaiva Tena Gandhavyam Brahma Karma Samadhina Brahmatman Brahmada Brahmatman Brahmada Brahmaiva Tena Gandhavyam Brahma Karma Samadhina Brahma 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 Brahma. Be creative, be creative, be creative, be creative. That mind creative is what? Asking questions. Why are we asking? To learn how to ask questions. And that question will come whatever food you eat, whatever grains you eat. When you eat one grain, it is not a grain you are eating, the grain with that much energy which can grow very big. That's the system you should have. So you should eat mango, you should eat all the different fruits, all the vegetables, everything possible, not just nuts alone. Otherwise you will become nut at the end. And you will not become student, you will become stud nut. Look at the meaning, stud nut. You will not become a student, you will become stud nut. Good question, wonderful. How much to eat? Not all of things. Little. Midam bhutva, eat little. Shatam jatva, speak more. Padasadam shari, walk carefully. Vama bhagyeshanasya, turn left and sleep. Bishop Gimpi Prayojanam, you will never live a doctor in your life. Otherwise, most of your problems, stomach problem, headache, migraine headache, so many problems, no? That's because your life is not systematic. Maintaining you well, discipline in food, physical, emotional, intellectual, social, spiritual. There is a great science which is called you are what you eat. Your habit will become what food you eat. The subject is called microbiology. It's also called macrobiology. Micro or macrobiology. Your habit becomes what you eat. So if somebody is misbehaving in the class, because your food is that. If you are feeling more sleepy, your food is that. You are hyperactive, the food is that. So that's why I said when somebody produced you, somebody maintains you. Both has to be balanced. The food determines the way you behave. You can see Korean movies. The lifestyle is different, the style is different, everything. They speak in a different style. You have to go to Japan. No student will talk to somebody else. So disciplined. You will never have to say that tell them to keep quiet. In US, you don't see a child crying. You don't hear the crying sound. Nobody cries. Here every child cries, right? Lot of complaints. No complaints there. Everybody is disciplined. So it's not your problem. The culture. Somewhere we have to change, correct or not? When we know the world, we should learn what is good from different places. So learn. You all have to see different countries, what is the pattern, what is the culture, how do they do, behave. You should also know India. Knowing about the world is what discipline has to have. That's why I said up to 70 class, my world, my land, my world around me, my relatives, my friends, my society, my culture, India is enough. But 8th grade onwards, know the world. See which world I have to go to study best. Somebody is sitting here, master's course, 3 crores. The fees is 3 crores. And no pay is paid, full free, because of the merit. Good students get free. Here all of you are paying equal probably. But America is not like that. You are a good student, full free. Bad student, pay 3 crores. Hyderabad, we have training centers. I don't know whether you have Narayana Chaitanya group of institutions. The first batch students who are very good marks, free seats. and at the end they will pay 5 lakhs for the class. Maybe 10 lakhs, 20 lakhs, different places different. Now, every day there will be a chemistry exam, physics exam, maths exam, biology exam, because they prepare people for IITs and AIMS and all. Suppose you are the best for 12th class, 10th class, but 11th exam, the first exam you got bad marks, you will go back, the next paper will come in the front. Your sitting is always changed based on the world. Who will sit in the front? Who scored maximum marks in the last exam? Not in 10th exam, you get always the best. And if you continuously fail, less marks for you. First you got admission with the 0 payment, but you fail most of the exams, your parents will get a memo, pay 20 lakhs, make them visit the bank. So the pressures will get from parents. The money payment is like a penalty, tax. If you study well, you will get more. And the last person who paid 20 lakhs, score good marks, your fees will be given free. Take the money and go. Understood? So, lot of competition. Every moment is very. That is why maximum number of people who goes to America from India is from Hyderabad. That's what I am talking. Every student you ask them what I want to be, want to go to America. Where? Best institute there. Where you want to get admission? IIT. In IIT, in most of the states you take a statistics. IIT, how many people join from? Today there are a lot of IIT because everybody joins them. Earlier it was not like that. Primary institute, what they become, how much money they make. So you have to become, you are in a competitive world, not like earlier. You have to become more and more serious. It's nice to come to school, waste some time, spend some time, play with somebody. Wonderful. That will not give you anything. You have to change. You are not the one who was sitting 2 hours before. Now you change the law. You cannot know that. At least 80% of you got benefited. How many of you got benefited? Raise your hands. Then you are thinking, he is raising, I will also raise. No, come. Full hand. Take it back and say well. Okay, my purpose of coming here is not to scold you, not to get angry with you, not to tell that you are not good. I keep saying everybody you are not good. They are not giving attention. If I say everybody is good even after when you are talking, what will happen? You will think that's the nature. No, that should not be the nature. How do we discipline? In Sanskrit, everything in order is called kramam. What is it called? Repeat. What is not in order is called akramam. What is it called? Suppose it is not in order. Akramam. Akramam is dangerous, riots, problems. Kramam is visible. Order is visible. So you should all have that order. I know I enjoy to suffer. Yes. You agree that you suffer? That's 2.5 hours you suffer. So when I say suffer, you tell me what I don't care. So I enjoy to suffer. What have you done? 3 marks. You want pass mark? Make it louder. When I hold my hand like this, only one card. The teacher normally can see. When I fold it only, good presence of mind. One sum. can run train actually. You want to train on the bridge. You want to hear the sound of the train on the bridge? You clap out the floor. Wait. And I put my hand down, clap. Suppose this practice, one or two people are not joining the group, what will happen? It will become disturbance. And everybody is together becomes busy. Alright? So we should have that unity. Keep that in mind. Discipline is important. Learning is important. Life is learn. Learn, painful, enjoyment. Most of my books are on life. And most of you had basic one question, how do we remember, how do you learn? So I give you one trick, last trick from it. You want to learn how to by heart? Yes. Right. Many people will tell you, no, not repeat, don't write. You just repeat it. Don't learn by heart. What people will say? I will keep saying, learn by heart. What is your heart? So learn with your heart. Now, my number is 10 numbers. Everybody is telling what number is? 10 numbers. Don't write. Show your fingers like this. I will tell my 3 digits, then 2 digits. Okay. Then 3 or 2 I will tell, 3 I will tell, then 2 I will tell. No sound. When I say 3 numbers, repeat internally. Next number, when I say repeat all the 5 numbers internally. No sound should come. Like that, or that you can say, immediately I will ask you, what is my number, you have to tell. Only once I will tell, no second chance. Ready? Ready? Only once. 950 20 388. Don't write. 75. You learn? You thought you cannot learn 10 numbers, now you just like that you learn. Now you will have a doubt whether it is correct or not. Share with your friends. Easy, no? So what's the number? 75. Understood? So learning is not finishing syllabus. Learning is learn, make it yours, learn, make it yours, learn. All the chapters also should be learned. So thank you so much. God bless you. Enjoy. Good. That's what? No, the prepared. Is there here? Am I here?